Branding is power. Make it unstoppable. Hi, my name's Alka Sharma. I'm a marketing and branding strategist. I accelerate entrepreneurs' business growth and creating lasting results. Today, I want to share with you why branding is important. How have I branded myself? What have I done so you too can create lasting results in your life and business? I want to share, first of all, I want to reintroduce myself if I have not done so. I've been talking, here and there about what I have done and how all these moving parts of my life has truly set me up for where I am today. When I first began my journey, and even before, after my divorce, everything happened after my divorce. And the divorce truly left me. It was a time of my life. It was an emotional, difficult, challenging time. As we know, for many, divorce can leave you, disempowered. As women, it truly did. And for me, I was broke. I was left broke after my divorce, financially, emotionally, and internally broke. But I did not pity. I did not have that pity party. I did not crumble and die inside that cocoon. No, I was stronger. Inside, I was rebuilding my strength. As I broke out of the cocoon, the freedom really helped me to see that as I was rebuilding my life, as I was moving forward in the direction of how life needed to be. I had two small kids at that time, and I was doing everything that it takes. And this is what we do. We do whatever it takes. And for me, that's exactly what it was to provide, food and shelter for my kids. I was going to do everything. So as slowly as I was rebuilding my life, I had amazing, support around me, because this is what you need. You need support around you. So as you rebuild your life, the next chapter of your life, it becomes so much easier. And I was working two jobs at that time. I was working downtown, and by the time I came back, it was about 7, 8 o'clock at night. But those sacrifices that I made earlier on truly helped me to, have that foundation, that groundedness, that help that I needed to push forward and succeed. As I was rebuilding my life slowly, I went back to college. And ladies, if you are listening to this video, no matter what the challenges, no matter what the roadblocks, no matter what the adversities that you are going through, you have to learn a skill. Number one, you've got to learn a skill. Because when I went back to college, computers applications is what I learned. And I was gaining the confidence because I knew that one day when I went back into the workforce, I will be employed. And given now with the age we're in, with AI, artificial intelligence, it is a disruptor. It is going to replace so many industries. So what are you embracing? How are you setting yourself up to succeed in life? And I was gaining the confidence that I lost in my marriage, the confidence, the identity. And slowly I was rebuilding on my friendships, on my confidence and self-esteem, and everything was working out great. As I was gaining the confidence as to who I am, what I'm capable of doing, the potential, the capabilities that was lost is now coming back. And I felt so good that, I wanted to learn more. I wanted to do more. Don't you find yourselves that you want to learn, you want to do? And so for me, it was the most amazing part of my life. And, as I ventured, then in 2015, I ventured into opening my first business, my first milestone as an entrepreneur. And I got into the health and fitness space. I opened a boutique style fitness studio. Now, I had no knowledge of the health and fitness industry, but I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to learn everything that I need to have a successful business. Slowly, I attracted instructors that just came in. And as the studio opened on September 8th, 2015, we had an amazing grand opening, and I had so many people just flooded and said, you know what, I want to come. And the grand opening in itself was a beautiful, beautiful milestone. So then the next day, the studio just opened, and I was in operation of the business. 2021, I sold the business because the pandemic and the gyms were very challenging for most people. Although we ran virtual classes, but people didn't show interest in that. So I just decided to sell it and move forward. When I sold my business at the end of 2021, I ventured into real estate as a real estate investor. And even today, I'm not active in real estate, but I do, keep my pulse on real estate as to what is happening in the real estate market. And, anytime there is a deal, I'm always looking, speaking to individuals, and I'm always, wanting to learn. So when it comes to learning, are you open-minded to learn? Are you open-minded to growing as an individual? So this is what I did. And, I still keep a pulse in real estate, but what did I do on the side? Well, I became a life coach, and I was coaching divorced women, and I built a community. And in September of this year, I ran an event. September 9th, I ran an event online. It was called the Unstoppable Her event. I had huge response. People wanted to come, people wanted to join. And I remember Sandra, she said to me, I'm not divorced, but I do want to come to your event. And I said, absolutely, I'd be so honored to have you. And she showed up, and I was seeing the responses even in the chats. People were loving it from the speaker's point of view. Everybody had such a great time, and I'm so glad and happy that I organized the event. This is what I was doing, and I said I built an amazing community. And now what I am doing, so I have transitioned. So I've done a 360 as to everything that happened in my life, how my life has transitioned, how I have transformed, how I've reinvented myself, because the reinvention is what we need. And as women, this is how we empower ourselves, not disempowered. This is how we empower. And I want to empower in you as to how you see your life. Whether the challenges that you are going through today, your setback, is your comeback to becoming stronger, internally stronger. And today I have transitioned into a branding and marketing strategist, accelerating entrepreneurs to sell and create faster results in life. How are you moving faster in life? What are you doing? How are you accelerating your life with full speed? And I know what I have done, and I want to impart that onto you, because how I have branded myself is by showing up, is by saying yes to every opportunity. And September 30th of this year, I spoke at one of the biggest stages in the world, the Red Bull Racing. And let me tell you, there has been nothing more exciting or thrilling, in a good way that is, to speak at Red Bull. This stage was just phenomenal. And the reason, the branding opportunity for me, is to show you that yes, it's possible. Yes, you can. You can exceed and excel in every area of your life. You got to say yes. You got to put yourself in those rooms. And so from Red Bull Racing, things have just begun to just happen, to take shape in the business, in connections, relationships. I mean, people just like reaching out to me, and I am just so grateful for those opportunities, for those moments. And what are the moments that you are creating? And so I want to share with you how branding can really help, how it just opened doors for me. People are now seeing that I spoke at Red Bull. People are seeing and they are connecting with me because of, of what I have done and who I am. That's the most important. If there's one takeaway that I want to share with you is, who are you becoming? Because who you are becoming is that woman that is meant for more, is that woman who deserves to have more, is that woman that knows who she is in spite of the naysayers, in spite of how her life has been, but it's how your life is today that makes a huge difference. Who are you today? What are the opportunities that lies before you is the most important. If you are ready to accelerate your brand, you are driving your car at full speed because you know your life matters to you more and you are here to succeed in every way possible. I want to help you. How did I do it? And even today, how do I continue to do it? It's the brand. Branding truly has helped me, and branding can help you accelerate further to where you want to go. Let's have a chat. I would love to have a chat with you. Let's see how we can connect, work together. Let me share you as to, guide you as to what I have gone through, what are the strategies that I have employed, and I still continue to do so. So I would love to have a chat and reach out to me, and let's make your life the best life possible with branding and how it can truly accelerate as to who you are, because who you are is that woman that says yes to opportunities. You are the woman who you are, that you're meant for more. And I want you to have that, because you truly do deserve everything.